Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pardon My German. My name's Michael. Thanks for joining me today as we're going on a little excursion to the Lower Rhine to the cities of Xanten and Kevelaer. We begin with Xanten, which does have a wonderful former collegiate church, Church of Saint Victor, with this lovely cloister here. It is sometimes referred to as the Cathedral of Saint Victor, although it has never been the seat of a bishop. But it's a beautiful church, and it has a lot of lovely altar pieces here. So let's have a look at that city right now. Xanten is known as the birthplace of Siegfried, hero of the Nibelungen saga. In that saga, Siegfried marries Kriemhild, sister of the king of the Burgundians. And this windmill here is indeed called Kriemhild Mill. There is also a windmill named after Siegfried, but outside of the town center. Like mentioned before, Saint Victor is a former collegiate church, which, due to its size and importance, is sometimes referred to as a cathedral. Like so many cities along the Rhine, Xanten is a Roman foundation. It originally was a Roman city called Colonia Ulpia Traiana, and one of the interesting sites of Xanten is this archaeological park, which unfortunately I can present to you only in form of pictures because I didn't take any videos when I visited this. This archaeological park is dedicated to the Roman past of Xanten. Most of these buildings are reconstructions, but they give a very good impression of what the city looked like in the Roman age. And it's definitely worth a visit. Here we have a partly reconstructed amphitheater. So, like I said, this is definitely worth a visit too, and I hope that sooner or later I will get to Xanten again and then present you some videos of this archaeological park as well. So now let's move on to Kevelaer, which is just a 25-minute drive from Xanten, so it's definitely possible to visit both cities on one day. And the story of Kevelaer begins actually in 1641 when a local merchant, Hendrik Busman, on his way home, hears the voice, a female voice, telling him, "At this place thou shalt build me a chapel." And Busman did so, and later his wife bought a picture of Mary and baby Jesus, and that picture was then placed in the chapel. And from these modest starts began, as you can see, the story of one of Northwestern Europe's most important places of Roman Catholic pilgrimage, with the church of the Basilica of St. Mary, which we just saw, and quite a number of chapels, like this, the Chapel of Candles, and particularly here, as you see, the lovely ceiling of the Chapel of Mercy, which is the original chapel where that picture of Mary and Jesus is revered. So definitely worth the visit, and let's have a little look at the city of Kevelaer. Our visit to Kevelaer begins here on this central square, the Kapellenplatz, with the huge Marienbasilika. The basilica was built in the mid-19th century and declared a papal basilica minor in 1923. Among numerous other places of worship is this one, the Chapel of the Candles. And this is the Chapel of Mercy, the most important chapel of Kevelaer. Well, that's it for now. And in case you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Maybe it has inspired you to visit Xanten and Kevelaer. In fact, the Lower Rhine is an area which I think deserves more attention, and I have to admit I haven't been there too often. There's a lot of sites that I still have to visit, like Cleves and Camp Abbey and the Palace of Moyland, and just to name a few. So the Lower Rhine definitely worth a visit, and I started with Xanten and Kevelaer, and maybe it has inspired you to visit there too. And in that case, maybe you should hit subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And I hope to see you again pretty soon. Bye bye.